They balance each other, push and pull, life and death, good and evil.
The Avatar keeps balance between the Water Tribes, Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, and Air.
We all depend on the balance.
Balance is a major theme of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Balance between the nations, balance between the spirits and humans, and even balance among friends. The show's creators did a masterful job of incorporating this theme throughout the series. One of the ways the show plays with this theme is with parallelism, which either juxtaposes contrasting images or ideas so as to show their stark difference, or joins similar concepts to show their connection. In this video, I'll show you some that I found as I watched the series. So without further ado, let's get started. Unlike the other bending arts, which have animals as their original benders, waterbending is said to have been learned from the moon.
Our ancestors saw how it pushed and pulled the tides and learned how to do it themselves.
We soon learned though that the moon spirit has taken on physical form as a koi fish. It swims in an unending loop with its partner, the ocean spirit, which we later see is a powerful waterbender in its own right. Waterbending's polar opposite is firebending. Dragons are the original firebenders, and by the time of Aang, there are only 2 dragons left. So we have 2 bending animals for each of these 2 elements. Both pairs are seen encircling each other, and both have a connection with yin-yang like concepts. This is clear with the koi fish, but consider the dragons. One is red, one is blue. The Korean symbol called
Taegeuk
is similar in design to the yin and yang symbol, and also represents opposing cosmic forces. This parallel works because it emphasizes the opposing bending disciplines of fire and water. We all know the Fire Nation royal family, Ozai, Zuko, and Azula, but there is a parallel water tribe family, Katara and Sokka's. Each has a father who is a leader, Fire Lord Ozai and Chief Hakoda, who are absent for much of the show. The mothers, Ursa and Kaya, are missing from the events of the show except in flashbacks. Then there is an older brother, Zuko and Sokka, and their younger sister, Azula and Katara. This parallel serves different functions. First, it provides a contrast between the loving relationship of the Water Tribe Chief's family,
"You need me, and I will never turn my back on you,"
and the dysfunctional relationship of the Fire Lord's family.
You lied to me!
Like I've never done that before.
And second, it allows Zuko and Katara to bond over the loss of their mothers, even if it's just for a moment.
The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
That's something we have in common.
This last one is my favorite. Aang is a fun-loving preteen, while Zuko is a broody teenager. But the connection between them was hinted at throughout the series. The last time I watched Avatar, I couldn't believe I missed this scene. Oh, and who could forget this scene?
I need to redeem myself. I need my honor back.
Going back further though, we see Aang and Zuko's backstories in the episode The Storm. Both characters have their paths decided for them by others. Instead of accepting his path though, Aang runs away. Zuko on the other hand accepts the path he's pushed onto, only turning away towards the end of the series. Aang carries the weight of the genocide of his entire people. He carries that shame and seeks to restore his honor by defeating the Fire Nation. Zuko on the other hand carries the weight of being shamed for doing what is right. He spoke up for his people and was burned for it. And so he spends much of the series trying to restore his honor by capturing Aang and win the love of a father who could never love him. It is only later that we discover that these characters had been connected from even before they were born. Aang's past life, Avatar Roku, was best friends with Fire Lord Sozin, Zuko's great-grandfather. But the Avatar and the Fire Lord followed opposite ideological paths and left these paths to their successors. And so, we see in Aang and Zuko two opposing responses to the question of loss of honor. Towards the end though, they unite to help restore not only honor, but balance. Thanks so much for watching my video. I've been Ken Kwame, and I'll see you next time.